Good afternoon. Today we'll see another problem from the chapter Factorization, and this problem corresponds to the 97th problem in the V-Cube Smart Cube workbooks on factorization. The problem is 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. This has to be solved by splitting the middle term. So such problems, even when you're not given the kind of a method to be used, you have to identify that it has to be done by splitting the middle term. So generally, if it is grouping, you will have 4 terms. If it is by using algebraic identities, it will have 3 terms or more, but you have to identify the identity. In such cases, when you are not able to do either of the first two, you have to resort to this factorization by splitting the middle term. So how do we do it? The first step is that we have to multiply and the first and the last terms. Even before that, you have to arrange this equation in decreasing order of degrees. So you see that the x square term comes, then the degree 1 and then the constant. So please arrange the equation in this order. After doing that, we have to multiply the first and the last terms. So here I have to multiply 2x squared into 3, that gives me 6x squared, right? Now you have to find factors for the 6x squared such that the sum of the factors is plus 5x and the product is 6x squared. That is, the sum should be equal to the middle term along with the sign, and the product should be equal to 6x squared along with the sign. So we have to find factors which satisfy these both conditions. Now you see that 6x squared can be written as 2x plus 3x. So 2x into 3x gives me 6x squared and 2x plus 3x gives me 5x. So once I have identified these factors, I have to split my middle term, that is 5x, as the sum of 3x and 2x. So 2x squared plus 5x plus 3, I have written it as 2x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 3, right? Now going on to the next step. After this, we have to do factorization by grouping. So I group these two, I group these two. Here I find that x is common, so I take out x, and what remains is 2x plus 3 plus, here there is nothing common between them, so only 1 is common. So I write the 1 here and I open my brackets and write 2x plus 3. Again, in these two equations, 2x plus 3 is common. So I take out 2x plus 3 and what remains is x plus 1. So this is the solution for our problem. There's one tip that I would like to give. This term should be the same as this term, only then we can take out common. So what you can do is you can write x into 2x plus 3 and write this term first and then manipulate the sign and the common term outside, right? But you have to be careful about here. In this case, you have everything is plus, but if there are some minus terms, you have to be very careful. You have to multiply this and see if you get back this. You have to multiply this and see if you get back this, and then only proceed. So this kind of factorization is called as factorization by splitting the middle term. So please practice more of these problems. Factorization is a very huge chapter. Each problem can be different. So the more you practice, the better you will become.